Hey guys, for over 2 centuries, Oak Island has held on to its secrets, luring treasure hunters from around the world with tales of buried riches, ancient relics, and an elusive treasure vault hidden deep beneath the surface. Season 12 of The Curse of Oak Island has taken the Fellowship of the Dig closer than ever before, and now, in episode 14, ominously titled Sinking, the search reaches a critical turning point as the team inches toward what they believe is the chapel vault. A sudden and dangerous event threatens to derail their efforts. Could this be the moment they finally break through to the legendary treasure, or will the island fight back once again? Let's dive into the latest discoveries, shocking twists, and what episode 14 could mean for the future of Oak Island's greatest mystery. The biggest focus of this episode is the chapel vault, an underground structure believed to be a key part of the legendary Money Pit treasure chamber, first identified in 1897. This massive, concrete-encased vault has remained just out of reach for treasure hunters for over a century. However, the latest developments suggest that the Lagina brothers and their team may be closer than ever to uncovering it. In episode 13, Cass's Hoe, the team made incredible progress using a massive steel caisson named True Believer to dig deep into the Money Pit. The findings were staggering: hand hune wood at 87 feet, a massive wrought iron spike at 91 feet, traces of precious metal detected in the surrounding soil. These discoveries strongly indicate the presence of a long-buried structure, possibly the vault itself. But just as it seems they are on the verge of a game-changing breakthrough, disaster strikes in episode 14. The episode description from the History Channel hints at a sudden and dangerous event in the Money Pit, forcing the team to react quickly. But what exactly happens? 1. A cave-in or structural collapse. The immense weight of the excavation machinery, combined with the unstable, centuries-old tunnels, could have caused a collapse. If the ground caves in, not only could it bury potential treasure deeper, but it could also damage equipment or put team members at risk. 2. Flooding returns. The Money Pit has been notorious for flood traps, a series of tunnels believed to have been engineered to prevent anyone from reaching the treasure. In past excavations, underground water has rushed in unexpectedly, filling newly dug tunnels and halting operations entirely. Could history be repeating itself? 3. Equipment failure at the worst time. Digging this deep requires duty drilling rigs, and mechanical failures have plagued past seasons. If their machinery breaks down at a critical moment, the team could be left scrambling for an alternative plan, one that might take weeks or even months to implement. Whatever happens, one thing is clear: this disaster is a major setback. The Fellowship of the Dig must think fast, or they risk losing their progress and possibly the treasure itself. A fascinating moment in the teaser shows the discovery of W, marked with the initials RW. This could be a huge clue, but what does it mean? One theory suggests that these initials might belong to an important historical figure linked to Oak Island's past. Could they be connected to Robert W. Chappell, one of the original explorers who searched for the chapel vault, or do they point to an even older figure from the island's secret history? Adding to the mystery, the team also discusses biblical treasures rumored to have been hidden on Oak Island. Some researchers believe that the island could be the final resting place of artifacts from Solomon's Temple, brought to North America by the Knights Templar. If so, the initials RW could be linked to a Templar figure or even an early European explorer who had knowledge of the treasure's location. The episode preview also teases something incredibly exciting: a mysterious map feature that perfectly matches a stone structure found in the swamp. This could be a breakthrough in understanding the purpose of the swamp and its possible connection to treasure hiding spots. For years, the swamp has been the site of strange anomalies, including the discovery of a ship-shaped anomaly buried beneath the surface, 16th-century artifacts that suggest the area was manipulated centuries ago, and theories that the swamp was artificially created to hide something of great value. Now, with this new map revelation, the team might have physical proof that the swamp wasn't just a natural feature, it was engineered as part of a massive treasure hiding operation. Could this discovery finally reveal who was behind Oak Island's greatest mystery? One of the most intriguing details in the teaser is the discovery of very old wood, possibly the oldest wood ever found on the island. The team appears shocked by its condition, suggesting it could date back far earlier than expected. In past seasons, wood samples have been carbon dated to as early as the 13th century, lending credibility to the theory that Oak Island was visited by medieval explorers long before recorded history suggests. If this newly discovered wood is even older, it could completely change what we know about the timeline of activity on the island. Could this be the first physical evidence of the Knights Templar's presence? As The Curse of Oak Island Season 12 nears its climax, every moment is packed with tension. The Fellowship of the Dig has been searching for over a decade, and while they've made incredible discoveries, they have yet to uncover the ultimate proof of the legendary treasure. Now, with the chapel vault potentially within reach, a new disaster threatening everything, a mysterious new map, and cryptic clues emerging, this could be the moment that changes Oak Island history forever. Even with this episode's dramatic setbacks, the Linas and their team won't give up. Over the years, they've proven their dedication, resilience, and determination, and if history is any indicator, they will adjust their strategy and push forward. Some questions to keep in mind as we head into the next episodes. Will they find a way to stabilize the money pit and continue digging? What secrets does the newly discovered ancient wood hold? Could the swamp finally reveal its hidden purpose? Will this season end with the greatest discovery in Oak Island history? One thing is certain, the Curse of Oak Island continues to be one of the most thrilling treasure hunts ever documented, and episode 14 is said to be one of the most explosive and game-changing episodes yet. With each passing season, the Legaina brothers and their team have peeled back the layers of history, uncovering clues that suggest something of incredible value was hidden on Oak Island centuries ago. Now, as they stand on the edge of possibly discovering the chapel vault, it feels like they are closer than ever before. If they manage to reach it, this could be the moment that finally solves the mystery that has baffled treasure hunters for over 200 years. But Oak Island has a reputation for being unpredictable and relentless, and history has shown that the island does not give up its secrets easily. Every time the team believes they are on the verge of a breakthrough, new challenges emerge, whether it be cave-ins, flooding, or mysterious setbacks that seem almost too coincidental. Could this latest disaster be another sign that the Curse of Oak Island is real? One of the biggest concerns now is whether the team can act quickly enough to salvage their excavation efforts. If the collapse or flooding in the money pit is severe, it could take weeks or even months to reinforce the area and resume digging. Given the limited time frame of their annual search season, any delay could push their efforts into the following year, leaving them agonizingly close yet still just out of reach. The team must now decide, do they risk pushing forward despite the dangers, or do they regroup and find another way? If the Chapel Vault is truly within reach, they may not get another opportunity like this, but if they make a wrong move, they could lose access to the vault forever. This is the kind of high-stakes decision that makes the Curse of Oak Island so compelling, and fans will be on the edge of their seats, waiting to see what happens next. A lingering question remains: what if the treasure hunters of the past actually found and removed the treasure centuries ago? Some skeptics argue that the true wealth of Oak Island was taken long ago, leaving behind only tantalizing clues and empty chambers. However, the presence of gold and silver traces in the underground water, as revealed by scientific testing, suggests that precious metals are still hidden below. Could the chapel vault still contain treasure, or is it merely a remnant of a past discovery? If the team does reach the vault, what they find inside will determine the future of their search. If it contains artifacts, documents, or even just proof that a treasure was once there, it could be a groundbreaking historical find. If it turns out to be empty, it may lead to even bigger questions about who got there first and where the treasure was moved. Beyond the money pit, the mystery of the swamp continues to gain importance. The recent discovery that a stone structure in the swamp perfectly matches a map feature could mean that the swamp was intentionally engineered, possibly to hide something massive. If the team faces delays in the money pit, will they shift their focus to the swamp in search of answers? Past discoveries in the swamp, such as 16th century artifacts, evidence of shipbuilding, and the mysterious paved area, suggest that it could be more than just a natural formation. Could the swamp have been used to conceal a ship carrying treasure? If so, the rail prize might not be buried underground at all, but rather hidden in plain sight beneath the murky waters of Oak Island. With all the pieces coming together, the possible chapel vault discovery, the disaster in the money pit, the cryptic RW clue, and the shocking swamp revelation, episode 14 is shaping up to be one of the most game-changing episodes in the show's history. Whether the team finally untreasure or faces another crushing setback, one thing is certain: this episode will be filled with twists, drama, and discoveries that could change everything. As the premiere date approaches, fans are left with one burning question: will this be the moment Oak Island finally gives up its greatest secret, or will the mystery continue to deepen, keeping its answers buried for yet another generation?